Hello, welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy. And this is the May tour. It's actually the first day that I've felt like getting out here to do this. And I cannot find my microphone that I had bought to put on my clip to help with the noise of the waterfall and with the wind. So I'm just gonna do my best. Let's see, and I'm probably gonna say a lot because my brain's not working. I just had surgery like 7 weeks ago and I'm still recovering. I get out of breath easily, but I already missed a whole bunch of blooms and I want to share what I've got right now with you. And so here goes. I'm going to start off. Look, my water lily is growing right down there. Yay! And there's a golf ball right behind it. That's funny. And then I have some ajuga that's coming up over here. So the waterfall is going to be completed here in a couple of weeks when the pond guy comes back, because he needs to adjust some things and cover up some wires and make sure things are doing what they're supposed to be doing and put an autofill in. So we'll see what that looks like afterwards. I'm also struggling with the weather. You can see the green algae on my waterfall, but the water has to be a certain temperature to put the algae fighting things in it. And so it's not that yet because we get hot and then we get cold here in Indiana. Mother Nature has not made up her mind. I think maybe she's going through menopause. I don't know. My planter that was by the waterfall last year, a mama duck decided would be a really great place to lay eggs. They hatched last week. I have some video that I will insert right here. And she left 2 eggs, so I'm certain that they're not going to hatch. Now, I don't know what to do. Do I throw them away? What do I leave them there? If anybody has any information, let me know, because this pot needs to be moved, because that's not supposed to be its home. It was just there over the winter and she got in it before we could move anything. This garden's going crazy. I've got a bunch of friends that want some of this plant that is everywhere. It is Husker Red Penstemon, and it grows really well. It also reseeds prolifically. Let's see, I've got 4 hostas in here. These 2 are guacamole. This one is tortilla chip. I can't remember the name of that one. I'll see if I can read that tag later and put the name on there. My clematis was beautiful. It's still got some blooms on it, but most of them have blown off. And then right down there, you can see that fern. I can't remember what kind of fern it is either. I will put names in here if I can remember to do that. I am on some meds and my brain already malfunctions. I've got a mum right here that I didn't expect to come back that's in that basket. So that's fun. All of my ground covers are looking good. I've got decor in here that actually should go around the pond, like that little frog that's by the fish. And then that frog back there, although he looks pretty happy there, he may just stay there. Freckle face blackberry lilies are coming up and might be getting ready to bloom. Let me get this one out from under there. I was going to go through and get pictures, couldn't even get pictures because I did not feel well at all. But I do really, really like the way the waterfall was redone. I think it's really pretty. I forgot to dig up my elephant ears last year, and so they rotted in the ground. And so I will be replanting them. And during construction of the pond, 3 of this guy's friends got crushed. So he's a lonely little fish right now. I have a little mermaid fern, or not fern, what is this thing? Clematis right here. And I need to get some kind of a support on that post for it to climb up. I think maybe the Goldilocks creeping Jenny killed this yew. I don't know. I'm going to give it some time, some sun, see if it comes back. Look at this gorgeous, gorgeous Japanese maple though. I love it. It looks really good. Let's see, I've got a white feather hosta right there. And then next to it is another hosta. I hate making you guys just wait while I do this. Queen Josephine. And then I have I think that's a Jurassic Park fern right there. And then my husband just threw the hose there because it's not the right hose. That's not a big problem. This is a blue kazoo spirea. Looks good. My black lace elderberry always goes crazy, but I love the way it looks. I need to either cut this back or prop it up. I'll probably get another shepherd's hook because this branch up here was held up by that shepherd's hook and it is just arching up now on its own. So I think I just need to find a way to support that branch. I do love my hostas, and we went to let's see, the Johnson County Garden Celebration last Saturday, and I got some more hostas along with a couple of other plants, but mostly hostas. They're not in the ground yet. Let's see. This hosta is My Fair Lady. This one is Elizabeth. This one is Island Breeze, and I think that this one is I can't see the label right now, but it's blooming. I love that purple color. It's so pretty. And that's a volunteer right there, and I don't know what it is. The windstorm, not quite tornado, but almost, tore down a bunch of trees, and I haven't fixed my arch yet because I don't have enough strength to do it, and I keep forgetting to ask my husband. So I need to get that straightened up. But the clematis doesn't mind. Clematis. Which do you say? This is a paisley print hosta, I think. My mini hostas here, and I got some more mini hostas at the flower show we were just at. Let's see, over here, these hostas are looking good. I love, oh, I just had a bug go up my sleeve. Oof. Okay, I bet my heart monitor registers that. These hostas over here, the curly ones, are called Wheee. W-H-E-E-E exclamation point. And that is actually what it's called. And I think that they are so fun. I love their curly leaves. Along with this one, which is a Wrinkle in Time. I remember that. Over here, I have, this one is, I think, a humpback, no, Gigantosaurus. And this one here is Diamond Lake, right there. It got stepped on, so it's trying to recover. I don't think that my humpback whale is coming back. I thought I saved it once, and it's not showing signs at all of coming back. Heuchera right there is getting ready to bloom. That one is just a straight heuchera. I don't think it has a name. And both of my azaleas are dead. So maybe that's something along with the roses that I'm just not meant to have. That one's dead, and that one's dead. I believe these are blue ivory hosta, and they are just so showy. So showy. They are gorgeous. My dicentra is blooming right there. That's a form of bleeding heart. And there's another one right beside it. My trilliums got stomped on too. It was not a big deal. I had friends over here right after my surgery that were helping to clean up, and because I couldn't, still can't, and that was just such a blessing to me. Let's see, what have we got going on here? I think, let's see, I know that these are also bleeding hearts in the pot. There's something else in that pot, can't remember what it is. This is a black cohosh, and there's another one over right there. And this back here is an astilbe. The epimedium that's right there already bloomed. This is my, let's see, it's a viburnum. What kind is it? It is a brandywine. No. Yes, brandywine, hibernum. I want it to kind of have an understory under it, so I'm gonna have to get in and prune it so that I've just got large shade at the top. And then I have a little fern here, and I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up too, because I don't even see a sign. So I'm gonna have to do some research. I came out here after winter, and somehow a bunch of my little signs had disappeared. Let's see, over here, this is new. I put these rocks down. And I have 3 soft touch hollies. They don't have the pokey leaves. And then this is a Drake lace bark elm that broke off during the winter, but it's put up new growth. So I'm hoping that I have a tree right there. That's supposed to get about 30 feet tall. I think it'll be good right there. I have some things in here that need moved. This is an Empress Wu hosta that seems to be having a fit over here. I don't know what this is all about. Right there, it's kind of strange. With a juga behind it. I'll leave the ajuga, but I think I'll move the hosta. Along with another Empress Wu hosta, and it's covering up the bluebells that are going by. This is a fancy flamingo ajuga. That bright yellow, I like it. I like it with this hosta and the lemony lace elderberry that's behind it. Sorry, my camera's trying to focus on my hand. The hellebores, the ones that bloomed were really dark purple, so I'll have to look at my tags because I bought 2 hellebores and then didn't know which one survived. Now I know which flower to look at. My columbine here is blooming, has been blooming. I think they're so pretty. Got ferns and another hosta that is Hans hosta, and it also has the curly leaves. I like curly leaves and variegation apparently. These 2 in the pots are honeyberries, and they're going to get moved. And that's another Empress Wu hosta. There is nothing down here yet because we just got the pergola finished. We placed some rocks that were in the pond. Still have a bunch of rocks to do something with. Let's see. My Korean spice viburnum did not survive the winter. And I need to do something with this because this was just temporary. To the fire pit garden. This is a weeping pussy willow. I was trying to train it to be taller. It didn't work, and now it's just growing. Really weird, really weird. Still got some catkins on it on the inside. I don't know what to do with it now because I just kind of made it really, really strange. It's all curled up. Camera is moving so much. I'm sorry if I'm making you seasick. Let's see, that's a Fothergilla. Oh goodness. It's a bottle brush is its common name. I have my David phlox coming up. These 3 over here are new, and then the 2 original ones are over there. That's some yarrow. I think it's a diamond. Is it diamond something? See, I need to use my punch on this. It is a firefly diamond yarrow. my balloon flowers. I've tried 3 different times to plant them and they just don't make it. So they're done. I have Bristol white mums. I need to remember that I have to pinch them back if I want them to bloom in the fall. This is a sedum. It's a white one. I can't remember because all the flowers in this garden are white. I'm going to move. I had over here 2 of those Bristol white mums and the second one died. So I'm going to move this one over to be nearer the other ones. Oh, there's a name on this sedum. There's a tag here. I need to do something. It is a Rockin' Round Bundle of Joy sedum. That's a volunteer. It's a service berry, and I think I'm going to leave it. I feel like I had stuff in this space right here, but nothing came up. So I don't know. Maybe they were annuals, and I just pulled them when they were dead and didn't do anything. That is it's a echinacea. I don't remember. I've got like 3 or 4 different kinds of irises out here. I wish I had gotten a picture when they were all in bloom. It was so pretty. I feel like I missed the peonies blooming too. Let's see, this is a hydrangea that was a stick. So, and it didn't come with a name. So I'll have to I don't know. I'll try something to get a name for it. This is Astrantia. I think, yes, it's Astrantia. And those flowers, when they're open, are gorgeous. Let's walk on over here to the rock wall. And my, what is that? It's black mondo grass, all died. Everything in that planter's dead. But this planter is so full, it is just spilling over. And those are just some lilies and creeping thyme. I'm sure that there's a sign in there, and so I'll put a name on it. And I really like that one. I wish the other 2 were doing as well. This one over here has some lilies in it, 2 different kinds. One is a daylily, and the other I think is an Asiatic lily. I'll get down there. I think that tree died. I don't know. We'll find out, but it's still in the 1-year warranty, so I'll have to get a replacement if it's dead. But our 2 locust trees are really just zooming up. They look so good. They're getting ready to put some new kind of a cable in our neighborhood, and so they've marked everybody's yards up. And since we have a hub right here, it went down into our yard as well. All right, these lilacs, I wasn't sure they were going to survive the move. They toughed it out for the most part. I can see that I need to do some pruning. I may have to prune them back a little hard just because of all the dead that's on the inside. These are my Kim lilies, and that's not really their name. My friend Kim gave me a whole bunch. Matter of fact, enough that I shared with my kids. And so don't know what they are, don't know what color they are. And there's some more, but they are coming up really well. I never did get out here to deadhead my hydrangeas. I can do that, I think, because that's not going to require lifting or muscle. Got some little lilies down here, and I think that they were miniature lilies, and I can't remember the name of them. Like I said, I'm not going to keep saying that. I will look it up. My button bush here, except for the suckers, is dead. So I think all of that is going to come out, and we're going to plant something else. Maybe a dogwood tree, something ornamental. I don't want it to be too tall. I want it to be an understory, well, not an understory, but a shorter tree. But I would like for it to cast a little shade on that seating area as well. My purple smoke bush is going crazy. The royal purple smoke bush. Getting ready to bloom. I just love this one. My grandson, when they were over for Easter, dragged that tricycle into the house and was riding it. He didn't realize it was just decoration. It's a tricycle. So he couldn't hurt it. It is solid. let's see, over here, this is funny. I have my T-Rex head. We're going through the rocks, and I don't know, I think I showed you this one last time, found a baby T-Rex head. And then my oldest grandson found another one. You have to look at it from the right angle though, but you can definitely see it. See it right there? So I have 3 T-Rexes over here, and I'm in the light. And there's a train. I'll let it get past. All right, so in here I have a T-Rex sedum planted right back there, and over here is a Jurassic Park iris that bloomed. It was really pretty purple one, deep purple. And then this Japanese maple is doing really well also. My fig tree will be going in the ground this spring, and those are the other plants that we bought at the garden show, ready to be going in. These, I think, are Pretty Lady tree lilies. So they're gonna be like 5-6 feet tall. That's why they're by the posts, so if I need to, I can support them with a tie. The hardy hibiscus are coming up way sooner than they normally do, which is strange with our temperature fluctuations, but they're pretty tall now, considering they don't usually come up until June. I have a 4th soft touch holly right here, and then I've got various geums that are scattered around the yard. Let's see, these 2 I think are the same plant, but that one's a little tiny one and that one's going crazy. They are, I think those are guara, the flying butterflies. I have back there a liatris that my friend gave me. Behind it in that pot are 2 more of the lacebark elms, the Drake lacebark elms. And that whole pot is full of Kim lilies. I put them in there just to set them in there and forgot about them. And then they started blooming, or started growing. So I'm like, okay, I'll let them grow and bloom and I'll see what color's what. This clematis is blooming. I believe that one is the Ruth Eric. There's something Eric Ruth clematis, and then clematis, whatever. And then there's a purple one growing in there too that is not blooming yet, and that one's Poet. Some more Kim lilies. That back there is a blue lace Russian sage. That lacy one back there. Some more Kim lilies. That one is the, what's it called? Sunshine Mugo Pine in the pot. I'll aim my camera that way, it might help. And then it had Muscari over here that have bloomed. Oh, my ferns are coming back, I think. I thought they died. There's one little fern in that pot. Got my little bitty plants here that I can't remember what they're called. I think they're bloodwort. Different kinds, and 2 of them died, but the other 4 are looking good, along with the Get Naked hosta that's tucked in that corner there. The wind just blows things around, and then we just throw it back on there for right now because it's so windy. I have not planted the boxes yet because we've had snow on Mother's Day before, so I wait until after Mother's Day. These pots all had lilies in them. This one's got some that are coming up. These are coming up. I think I have volunteer petunias in there again, which is strange. I've never had volunteer petunias, and I've had them for the past 2 years. More lilies in the pot, more Kim lilies, and more hardy hibiscus. This one is Cherry Chocolate. And then I have a honeysuckle. Can't remember the name right now, but it'll be growing up, and I'm hoping to train it to kind of go along the soffit there of the pool house. And then look at my peonies. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Aren't they beautiful? I love it. I love it, love it. These bloom and then they get paler as they age. So you've got different color blooms all over the plants. And then I had 2 of my rose campions survived. One died, and this one is blooming. Yay! This is a strawberry burnet. And this is a Kinsley's Ghost honeysuckle. And look, it's gonna bloom this year. I'm excited. It didn't bloom last year, but it did try to grow. So we've got that. And a milkweed back there that I think is a ballerina. Oh, I thought I lost that echinacea, and it's got some leaves coming up. I don't know how to stay out of the sun when I'm on the west side of the house. Let's see, that rock is supposed to go up into the bed. It did not get moved there yet because it is too heavy and we need help. But all these peonies are here blooming. There's my soft serve cypress. No, Chamaecyparis, I think. Let's see, Zebrina mallow. Those little blooms right there are coming up, and I've got them inside of this cage because they get really tall. I didn't get my peonies supported because they came up too fast too. Got Ryan's rainbow mums, and I'll have to do the same with them as I said I was talking about in the back. I'll have to pinch them back so that I can have blooms this fall. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. Let's see here, more geums down here, different colors, different lilies. That one is an echinacea. Another geum. Let's see, this one, that one's not the soft serve. This one's the soft serve in this pot. The daffodils are done blooming. I lost the, it is Echinacea slash Rudbeckia cross. So you got daylilies in the pots coming up, and my daisies right there are coming up. Lavender Falls redbud was gorgeous. I did not get a picture of it. Like I said, I've had a tough year. I've had a tough year so far. It's getting better. The sunshine helps. It's getting a little warmer. That helps. But the things in this bed are doing well. They're growing up just fine. Look, my snowberry bush getting ready to bloom. And then we come over here to the mailbox garden. The 9-bark is blooming. Matter of fact, it's been blooming, and some of the flowers are getting a little washed out. Still pretty though. Daffodils are gone by, but the daisies are coming up and the mums are coming up, and they'll cover up those stems as they age. And my autumn joy sedum, I need to get out of that pot. I have been saying that for years. I think every year since I've been here. All right, I hope you enjoyed this May porch to post of my garden. Thank you for joining me, and as always, be kind. Bye.